notes. Cliff notes time. Okay, so in the last episode, well, not really, in two last episodes, uh, me and another student, we were in a chemistry lab. We hear banging on the door, but they were actually students, so we let them in. And one of the students, Bronco, was actually fighting the zombies with a katana. So we see that, And I said aim for their heads because that's kind of like a zombie's weak point. Aim for their heads. Aim for their heads or legs. And oh shit. And I can't swear on this channel. But there was another student, but we couldn't save her, and she was eaten by the zombies apparently. So we lost the student. And then something was bragging about how Rocco couldn't save her, but it was too late. There was, she was in chemistry pretty much, and she had a sick brother, and yeah, and then so we decided to make a flamethrower. But then I kind of exploded, but apparently it wasn't really a big explosion. But the zombies did hear it. It didn't like destroy the classroom or anything. The explosion like didn't destroy the classroom. And hospital stays aren't going bad when you got a lovely nurse to take care of you. No, go. Anyways, and then we decided to kill just a bunch of zombies and all that. But then we lost one of the students, so I decided to look for her. And um, let's just get on with this. The zombies follow close behind me as I race through the school. I keep running. At last, I risk to glance over my shoulder. You and the others are out of sight. My ploy to lure the zombies away from them worked. Oh yeah, because I have to lure the zombies away from them. Make good on my promise to return. The plan is simple. I'll draw the zombies down one side of the room and then make a loop to reach the door. Unfortunately, the zombies split into groups when we enter the classroom. There's no clear path. God, looks like I'll have to fight after all. Take this! I run towards the weakest point in line of zombies, and for one of my projectiles, the zombies falls back. I ready another. But there's too many of them. What am I going to do? Need a hand? Mel? Mel appears in the doorway. The classroom. Flame floor raised. A burst of flame takes out between me and safety. Let's go. Phew, well, am I glad to see you. If I didn't hear you shouting, you'd be dead by now. What should I say? Do you have to be so blunt? Why not? It's upsetting to hear someone talk about how you almost died. Saying it definitely won't change the truth. I know, but besides, I got you out of. So what? Does it matter? Just to get out of here before the zombies I didn't take out follow us. Good point. So what happened to you anyway? We backtracked, but we couldn't find you before we were forced to move on. Makes sense. I finally decided it was the best to head for the AV room to rendezvous with you there. I didn't expect to see you gone separated from the others too. That was intentional. Actually, we were surrounded by zombies, so I lured them away so the others could get to the AV room safely. You were going to sacrifice yourself? No, I mean, I intended to meet up with everyone again. There were more zombies than I anticipated. So I'm really, really glad your path took you to past the classroom. Unbelievable. We reached the AV room without any further difficulty and find the others inside, infected as zombies. You're, sees me and tackles in a tight hug. You're okay? I was so worried about you. Don't ever do something that dangerous again. He clings to me and she never wants to let go. What should I do? We don't have time for this right now. I'm here now. We need to stay focused. I guess so. Closed her head, but I turned my attention to the others. Into Mel. I was running away from the zombies. We're all together again. Now I can get back to the plan. Good to know you're okay. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Oh yes, I hope you didn't think I was ignoring you. I'm happy you're back too. Well, this is weird. I'm not used to such a warm welcome. Of course she's not. Ah, great. Really? Out there, huh? Right? That's more like what I expected. What's your problem, Kay? Even if you don't get along with Mel, we all should be happy that she's back. Just like her disappears and then pops up again during a zombie outbreak. We have to question a little more. What do you mean someone like her? Someone who keeps to herself all the time and doesn't have any friends? Someone who's caustic and rude without any concern for others? Someone who's like science more than human beings? Is she really suggesting Mel went off on her own for a sinister reason? That's not... Forget it. Huh? She made up her mind about me. Why waste her breath trying to convince her? She's wrong. I just said what everyone else thinks. No, they don't. So be it. Your opinion hardly matters to me. But I've spent the time with to take the slight tension in her posture. That she's not as calm as she's pretend. Don't tell me she got bit. If she did, get out. I know she's actually hurt by what Kay said, especially if no one else secretly feels the same way. What should I do? Don't waste your breath. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna help. And also, I don't have enough crystals. I shake my head and say nothing. Exactly what do you think should be done? We need to keep your eye on her and make sure she doesn't do anything fishy. Understood. Consider it done. Great. Now we're okay. We want to know like some sort of criminal, all the more reason to get out of here as soon as possible. I don't think that'll happen because the entire city is probably filled with zombies. Actually, wait, in the storyline, it says that the entire city is filled with zombies. And more like the only survivors. If that's settled, shouldn't we be back to our plan? Right, we should be able to broadcast from here. What the hell? Your channels are filled with static, but which comes through clearly. Mysterious new illness is spreading across Japan at an alarming rate, and researchers bet. You know Japan, right? And Japan has like more than 1 billion people in it, so probably more than 1 billion people have been infected by now. It's filled with horrific images and footage of zombies attacking people. Bodies litter the streets, but they soon rise to attack more people. It isn't just here. Due to the nature of the disease, people have been referring to the infected as zombies. Scientists urge people not to jump to conclusions until a proper analysis can be conducted. Oh yeah, sure, like there's any chance they aren't zombies. It's becoming increasingly dire. Tokyo has been evacuated, and other evacuation notices are expected to follow. What? The following nations had agreed to take refugees. Refugees? Hang on, they're making it sound like the entire country is going to be evacuated. Can it really be that bad? Of course it's that bad. Think about the nature of this outbreak. It's has 100% mortality rate, and the infected, even the dead ones, seek out new people to infect. It's nearly impossible to contain. Someone else ordered to make such a call, but with the rapid spread of this disease, entire communities have already collapsed. The screen changes, and a map of Japan appears. Certain areas are shaded red, while others are only partly filled. A legend along the sideways rescue and evacuation efforts are underway in partially filled areas, while the areas that are completely red indicate they're overrun. Wait a minute. Our town is here. Does this mean everyone's given us for dead? They think it's too late for us? Yes, they abandoned us. No, how could they? It's like a pirate. They need to save the people who can still be saved. And doesn't that include us? How can you be so cold? They're trying to save as many people as possible. They probably don't even know anyone's still alive here. Stop it. Just stop talking. You're making it worse. I understand Mel's logic, but I know how you feel too. We're on our own, like we've been forgotten by the world. We should try to let someone know we're here. That's right. That's the other reason we picked the AV room. Does anyone know to use the broadcasting equipment? I held the AV room with the radio broadcast once, and I have a bit of technical knowledge on the subject. Let's see what we can do. It is down. Hey, town's in desperate evacuations. My stomach lurches. This is really bad. If anyone can hear us, please respond. When we're at the high school, he continued his plea for a while, but although the radio appears to be working properly, there's no response to his transmissions. At least we got our message out there. Yeah, so maybe. And you see the little cross, that means there's gonna be zombies. Something's happening. Back on the screen, looking even more shaken than before. I just received an urgent. The Prime Minister has sent out a plea for help. American and European forces are currently on the move toward Japan. Forces? As in military forces? I have a bad feeling about this. The problem is to stop the outbreak from reaching other nations. Meanwhile, evacuation efforts will be redoubled. As it appears, Japan itself may be lost. Our entire country is. Wait, what? Our entire country is lost? We reached the AV room, but the news is worse than we could have imagined. With the outbreak out of control across Japan, how will we survive? Find out in the next chapter of Class of the Living Dead. Hey, yo, that's creepy. That's very creepy. Yeah, yo, what? What the? It's time to hit the perfect crescendo with all your time favorite band wish. Okay. Started TV in horrified silence as the report continued. I think it to be this bad. How could things have spiraled out of control so quickly? No one to the far side of the room. Her face expressionless. Everyone else looks shaken. If the whole country is lost, and our town is one of the worst regions, then tears wells up in her eyes and runs down her cheeks. Everyone we love is gone, aren't they? My parents are out there somewhere, but now they're probably. She doesn't need to finish. We all know what she means. It still feels around me. Is my family dead? Can someone so tragic happen just like this? And this is the way I found out. Barely able to grasp the situation myself, I watched my best friend helplessly as she sobs. His family has gone through some hard times. I know she cares a lot about them. I feel like I should do something to help, but at a time like this, what can I do? So while Yoa cries, I wrap her arms and look out the window, trying to wrap my mind around the situation our world is facing. My parents are probably dead. My neighbors are dead. My town is considered a lost town, and my whole country is on the brink of ruin. Everyone needs to work through the grief on his or her own. It won't be easy and it won't be quick. At least we can help each other right now. We need to focus on survival. Look around the room at everyone. We need to decide our next move since we can't really rely on someone coming to rescue us. I think we should try to fortify the school. Fortify it? But the school is dangerous. Right now, but it's also defensible. If we can turn it into a safe place, other survivors might join us here. And how exactly do you plan to turn this death trap into a safe place? Killing all the zombies would be ideal, but I'm not sure we have enough firepower for that, even if we restock at the chemistry lab. What if we lure as many zombies as possible out the school? You mean one person will lead them outside and then come back in? Yeah, we need to time it correctly, but it would help if we could stop from like inside. We'd have fewer zombies to deal with in here. Right, I mean, we could defeat the remaining zombies inside and then fortify the building. But what if we make the school our base? There's only one staircase leading from the first floor to the second, so we could barricade it. It wouldn't be safe to ignore the zombies upstairs forever, but that would definitely buy us time. Do you actually think this will work? Oh, yes, just shut up. Yes, the more I think about it, the better it sounds. All we need is a safe place where we can rest and build our strength. Once the first floor is secure, we can clear the rest of the school and continue on from there. But how will we get to go outside? I can lure them out of the building and then come back like you did before. Right, because that worked so well the last time. Okay, don't, okay, don't be sarcastic. Sarcasm is appearance. What should I say? I'm better prepared this time. I'm better prepared this time. How so? I've gone through it once, so I know what to do differently. It was to follow me in a line, but they spread out. And going up much bigger advantage, so I be confined to hallways and a room. Neither will the zombies, but I'm much faster with that much space. I can easily outrun the zombies your path back into the school. But I know, I'm not crazy, but about putting myself in danger again. But I think this is the best chance we have. If you learn the zombies outside, what will the rest of us do? That's when we should block the stairs. It wouldn't be safe to do that sort of work now, but zombies leave the school, we'll have enough time to set up the barricade. I'll fight the zombies that don't follow Harley outside. Same, we'll keep safe and cover Harley's retreat back inside. I can zoom in with the barricade. Oh, we need to board up the windows too, right? If you could both help with that, it will be a big help. Uh-huh. We still need more weapons though. I can make more acid projectiles if we return to the chemistry lab. But will we be able to make enough? If only we all had swords like Ronco, huh? Hey, what about the home only sea room? Home what? The home emergency. There are lots of knives there. A knife isn't quite a katana, but don't you think it would help? That's a good idea, especially for self-defense. And also, there actually are some big knives that are like a machete. A machete is a knife, and it's not really a katana, but hey, it's like a really big knife. But I don't think they have those. They probably don't. What should I say? It's worth a try. We have, the better off we'll be. While the rest of us keep watch at the door, Tatsumi is taking apart the AV room's equipment. You like Tatsumi? He's a pretty good character. Let me help you before you electrocute yourself. Is this really going to work? I guess we'll find out. If it doesn't have the zombies, you can at least stab them with the pointy bit. Are we ready to go now? The lab is nearby, so follow me. Next Katana gets up, safely past the zombies we can't dodge. Zombies definitely seem attracted to noise when the time comes. I'll need to draw attention off as many as possible. I don't see any zombies in here. Let's get as many knives as we can. But don't just stop at knives either. I bet a lot of cooking and sewing tools can be used as weapons in a pinch. In other words, we want all the sharp, pointy things. Get some food, I'm starving. Not a lot of rain, but it could be help in a pinch. As I continued my research, I sensed someone watching me. I looked at someone standing nearby. Yes? You're fighting all sort of things that might be adapted into makeshift weapons. That's right. Video game knowledge again? Pretty much. Yeah, apparently video game knowledge can actually help you in real life. Don't overthink it, it's proven useful. Learn things from many stories, but it's not like most games and are educational tools. Do you consider video games to be frivolous? Well, they're fun, if that counts, but I don't know, is a movie frivolous as a novel? They're all the same, I suppose. I'm never allowed to waste my time in such a way. What? Never? Never. But why? There's the main perfection. It takes all the time I have to work hard enough to meet their standards. Even then, it's barely enough. I had no idea. Perfect student council leader. But no one is actually perfect. You should just be yourself. Yeah, no one is perfect. A little uncomfortable, I clear my throats. We really need to finish preparing. Oh, right, I didn't mean to interrupt you with my troubles. It's okay. Hurry up, you guys. Ugh. Oh, she's sitting there. Sorry, I'm almost done. Almost isn't good enough. You need to finish up now. What's wrong? Zombies are at the door. We blocked it, but they're starting to break through. Much longer before we won't be safe here anymore. Zombies are about. Find out the next chapter. Wait, no! Well, I guess that's been it for this video, everyone. I will see you all next time. This has been. Oh my god. Wow, that was. Huh. That was a pretty. He said almost isn't good enough, and I was like, why? And she said the zombies are. Don't know about these games, I'll not later. Anyways, let's continue another one with this one, my Assassin High School. I played this weeks ago. Hanzo and I make our move heading straight for Asuma. He doesn't seem to notice. If you guys don't know what happened in the last episode, this guy is pretty much is like Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom. He said, "Try to kill me, try to kill me," and I had to do it. I literally get my knife and I tried to stab him, but he catches it like nothing. And then I try to shoot. I think it had bullets, but it didn't even hit him in the face. This guy is non-human. He doesn't seem to notice. This is perfect. We're really going to do it. It is where we raise our blades to strike him. But we're both halted in our tracks. Asuma remains with his back to us, but his arms are into an unnatural position. Behind his back, blocking us from attacking him. How? I didn't see him move. What the heck? towards us and an amused look on his face. Truly admirable. I'm annoyed. I can't believe this. Everything was perfect. It doesn't make sense. How did we know? I look over at Anzu, just as she's about to try and attack again. I can't let her go try alone. Which side should I go for? Go left or go right? Go left? Perfect. I toss my knife to the hand, tightening my grip around the weapon. This time I'm going to get him. I try to strike him, hoping to strike his side or even his arm. But despite my quickness and unpredictable movement, he dodges with ease. Really now? You're just acting out of desperation. There's no way an obvious attack like that would have worked. Obvious? How? Anzu lets out a frustrated sound, clearly missing with her attack as well. That's impossible. We both attacked you at once. How can you just dodge and block us so easily? Damn you! Our knives hitting the floor, disarming us and avoiding every attack. He looks down at us, a cold sadistic smile on his face. As are you now, you will never beat me. You will continue to fail. I clench my fist, but part of me knows he's right. I bet one of the best assassins is going up to a school principal, and the guy can dodge bullets and knives like nothing. What did his parents do to him? I suggest the two of you leave. Now. Can you believe that? He's just so fast and strong. It's no wonder we can't let a hand on in him. No kidding. It's as if he's barely moves, like he's stopping time or something. If he was able to stop time, no wonder. Anzu laughs. The guy can dodge knives like nothing. Heck, he probably could run as fast as sound. As fast as the speed of sound, goddamn. If he could control time, I'd feel better about not being able to beat him. Yeah, me too. Yeah. You know, Harley, I'm really glad you helped me. That we made the attempt together. Even though it was a complete failure, we still got to work together. My heart starts beating a little faster. I just can't believe she's saying this, and that she's not mad we failed. Thanks. We're gonna get stronger, I'm sure of it. Yeah, but anyway, I'll hold you to that. She grins and heads off toward her dorm. See you tomorrow. My way of watching her go. It's been a little crazy, and even though I continue to be bewildered by Asuma, these things seem good with Anzu. He's really human? He doesn't move like it. You okay? Oh, Ramen, sorry. I was thinking about something. She tilts her head, looking over me. Is everything okay? You look exhausted. Oh man, do I really look that bad? I'm okay, I'm just really tired. Brown's not believing me. She seems a little hurt. I should tell her what happened. Actually, that's not entirely true. What's going on? What? Tried to assassinate. On your own? On your own? And not feeling a little guilty about it all. We thought we'd have a good opportunity if we struck now. How did it go? It was a failure, of course. I couldn't even land a single hit. It was so embarrassing. Oh. She reaches over as she was going to pat my head. I'm not in the mood to be pitied. Please don't. Don't be so disheartened. It's not hard to be, but I swear I'm going to get him. It may be the time to plan something with the four of us. We're that much stronger together. Yeah, I just noticed. The assassins, everyone in the school are assassins. Yeah, like everyone in the school. And they're just normal assassins. So, and me, Robin, Anzu, I don't know who the other one was, but they're elite assassins, right? Like Robin's good in physical combat. Anzu was good in using knives. The other one was like good in using snipers or guns or something. I have to remember my Anzu though. I'm sure she's feeling just as frustrated as you are about the failed attempt. I mean, she's okay, but I'm sure it bothers her. Do you mind if Kanako, yeah. Kanako's good with guns. Are you sure you don't want to tell her yourself? I don't think I'm her favorite person right now. Maybe it would be best for you to take the initiative. She'd probably be impressed. You think so? It's worth a shot, right? Better than avoiding her. I mean, the four of us will do this. I just don't want her to hate me. I began looking for Kanako. I don't really know her schedule, but I'm sure I've seen her around the halls at this time. I think I see her going to the opposite way and turn. Oof. And it's her. I've been to fall over. I'm so sorry. My stomach jokes when I realize who I'm laying on top of. Kanako? She looks flustered, torn between wanting to glare at me, but also embarrassed. Are you sure I'm not mean one to tear you to pieces? What is wrong with you? It was an accident! I didn't mean to wind up like this. Okay. What the... Okay, what the hell is loading now? I'm clicking the screen, it's doing nothing. Jesus, it is cold. What the... Although it's not the worst thing in the world. Quickly get up. At least not until I get up. I quickly move up, holding... Sir, are you okay? She regards my hand for a moment before taking it. You need to watch yourself. Really, really though, I'm sorry. I was actually trying to find you. Oh, what for? I've already let you onto the team. It's related to that, actually. To get together today and come up with a plan. A way to finally take Asuma out. Already? What brought this on? Well, Anzu and I made an attempt last night. Really? Yeah, it didn't work, obviously, but we were really frustrated. What do you think? Abigail looks away for a moment before nodding. I think Blitz's attempt like this might wear him down if nothing else. Abigail hesitates and briefly before grabbing her bag. Let's go. Which way should I suggest? Courtyard or library? Should I? The courtyard? I don't know. I guess let's go for the courtyard. It's a nice day and I want to feel some nature. We don't have time for a date. What? No, that's not what I meant. Though I wouldn't mind a nice stroll. But she'd loosen up a bit. Hey, I'm not saying I don't want to take a nice walk. She shrugs, but now I'm certain she's smiling. Whatever. She acts like she doesn't care, but she leads the way to the courtyard. What's the one that doesn't care? A student today? She acts like she doesn't care, but leads the way to the courtyard. I can't help but smile as I catch up to her. Like, about time. But we only just got here ourselves. Anzu gives Robin a look and I laugh tightly. Let's get to plotting, shall we? As he gets up, going towards the whiteboard. She draws a picture of what I assume is Asuma and then points to him with the marker. How are we going to kill this guy? Is that supposed to be? Don't quit your job. I can't help Shut up, all of you! This is serious business! Which is why I'm confused as to why you're wasting time drawing cartoons. Armin giggles and Anzu gets more annoyed. I stop myself from laughing. Guys, come on, let's focus the weird pineapple thing look. Weird pineapple looking thing is awesome. He's so bad at drawing. Why would I say it myself? Come on, guys, the weird pineapple looking thing's awesome. He draws awesome, but it looks like a pineapple. Yes, thank you. He continues completely ignoring my bar. You need to plan our attack, so I figured it was that was weak points. As we know, we don't even have any. Okay, fair, but still, visual aids are helpful. Regardless, let's get serious. We did try to sneak up on him, right? Clearly, and it seemed like we nearly had him, but he stopped us somehow. He disarmed us without even looking. His speed is our biggest issue. Nobody is as fast as he is. What? Even if isn't an entire school more than, I don't know, 30 people? I don't know what that means. Is it like more than 50 or 30 or 40? Because that's like saying 40 assassins can't defeat him still. What if we tried something else? Like maybe cornering him so he has to face us head on? But how do we get him cornered? He never leaves himself open. Okay. What if we poison his food or drink? That's the most stupid. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen him eat. Real or drink. I mean, he has to, right? Maybe he just does it alone. It would take round the clock surveillance to check if he eats, but he's so slippery. I don't think we can. I wish I could come up with better ideas, but it really does seem impossible. Is there anything else we can do? What? So even a literal demon can't stop him? If only he wasn't so fast and mysterious. There's got to be a way the four of us can get him. Azu's eyes goes wide and he shoots up, going to the board. All of us stare at her in surprise. At the board before she finally calms down enough to explain. I've got it. I know how we can kill him. How? No! Okay, I have one more left. And one more ticket left. My rental girlfriend can free fake relationships with beautiful girls leads to one true love. I don't know, because pretty much all relationships are fake. I know how we can kill Asuma. We're all staring it on to someone's spectacle to her claim. Her eyes are shining bright and she looks at all of us ready to share her plan. She decides and speaks up first. Go on, what is it? Let's attack. What do you mean? When we attack, Then I realized something. It was subtle, but his movement was slower than when we attacked individually. Individual. I can't say it right. Like, he had to consider both our attacks and decide what to do. I'm impressed by her ability to have noticed that. I didn't even notice it. Wow, you were able to see such quick movements? That's amazing. If we can time our attacks just right, I think we'll force him to think, slowing him down. And if one of us can land a hit, we can make it count. Wait, if we land one hit on him, it'll weaken him. And then he'll be slower, and then we can just all kill him there. All we need to do is just like land one hit. Like with the knife or a punch to the jaw, or a punch to the stomach, or a sniper shot to the leg. I wonder if the other two agree. Every move must be perfect. You really think we can coordinate that well? Wait, I just noticed something. What if you cock a gun, but Asuma doesn't? What if you... Okay, but what if it's in the middle of the night and you cock a gun, and then when Asuma's out, and he doesn't hear you cock the gun, and it's like a sniper or something, and you shoot him, but then if he doesn't notice it, then he gets shot, and then he's dead. Doesn't seem completely convinced, but Robin nods sleep. Yeah, we're stronger than ever now. I blush a bit at this. Those things certainly have a lot of faith. We have to make sure to get the timing right. We'll start with Harley attacking him first, then I'll follow up right. We'll of course avoid both of us, which is when Kaneko attacks. You'll be set up far enough they can't directly sense you. You'll still be able to take the shots. There's your finger on the table again, considering this. You want me to fire at him the moment he dodges you? Exactly. But what if the shot hits us? Hits either one of us. And then Ramen comes in, sits up a bit straighter. Me? You drop him next to him and start attacking. Then he'll be caught up fighting Robin, which is when I make my final move. At the badly drawn Asuma, it strikes dead center. With so much happening at once, he'll definitely hesitate and I can get the kill. Don't tell me he's gonna be like right behind the door listening to us making this plan. because if he is listening, then I'm just dead inside. Everyone is letting the plan sink in. It's definitely a lot to synchronize and execute. But this might actually work. We could completely throw off his game by all attacking at once. Even if he senses all of us, we'll still overwhelm him. I'm still stunned by how well thought out it is. It really is a great plan. I should tell Anzi by how impressive this is. Praise Anzu without teasing her, or tease Anzu then praise her. I think I'm gonna go with the teasing part. Should I go with the teasing part, or should I go with no teasing? You know what? I decide I'm gonna go with the teens Anzu and then wow, you're not doing this clever. What's that supposed to mean? Blizova tries to choke it off. Obviously, I thought it had been a total of waste. One way for us to benefit from it. You're awesome. Anyway, we're going to need to practice, of course. Okay, first of all, we can't just do the plan without even practicing. Best course of action. Me too, this is really great. Once it turns back to us, a bright smile back on her face. Let's make sure we don't screw it up then. Looks at me but says nothing. Hey, what are you doing? Having one turn so you don't get in the way of the shots. We need to practice. Let's start now. Which leaves just Anzu and I alone. What are you doing? I can't believe they're going to practice right away. Though I suppose it's for the best. I look. It's just the two of us. Anzu doesn't even notice. She's busy making notes about the plan. Now would be a perfect time to talk to Anzu, but she seems preoccupied. Though I bet she wouldn't mind hearing more praise. Isn't this great? I can't say anything. This is a good plan. I know I came up with it after all. I really do think we can do this. The four of us together. We can make this happen. When is... She hugs me. What is this for? My heart feels like it's suddenly beating so fast. Having suddenly this... So suddenly, my mind suddenly goes blank. Wait, what? Wait, what? My mind suddenly goes blank. I can't feel and notice feels and how she smells. But I can't say that out loud. Oh, come on. Oh. Affected by my panicked reaction. In fact, she squeezes me a bit tighter. I can't help but be a little worried, though. I think you should be worried because you're about to crush me. Even though we're all so strong and skilled, I just hope we can all be safe. All right.